I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, so could we talk now more about Giloy?
Giloy.
Giloy, yes.
Giloy is a wonderful plant described in Ayurveda. It is basically called Amrita. In Latin it is Tinospora cordifolia, but in Sanskrit language it is Amrita. And Amrita means elixir of life or nectar of life. So Amrit means when you drink Amrit, you are immortal.
Oh.
You cannot die.
Okay.
So it is so powerful herb. It is good for almost all the diseases. It is tridoshik in nature. It balances all the doshas. It is good for all the diseases, you can say. Because it balances all the doshas, so we can start from head to toe, all the problems. Low immunity in children, they have recurrent infections, so we can give Giloy with Amla Kirsai. Amla is also another very good herb for improving the immunity. And Giloy is very good for the skin ailments. Whenever there is acne, pimple, or psoriasis, eczemas, so all kinds of skin problems, Giloy is powerful because it is bitter. I'm not using the powder, but I'm using the extract in the capsule, so it's easy to take. So for gout also, it is blood cleanser. It clears the skin and it is good for the gout. So whenever there is too much pitta, too much fire element, too much heating in the body, and there is gout, uric acid, and too much protein consumption, alcohol consumption, and then you can take out the uric acid. So in kidney failure also I'm using, when there is urea and creatinine very high, I'm using with other herbs like Phyllanthus neruri, I'm using with chicory, Chankapidra, and for fevers I'm using with Indian echinacea. Whenever there are fevers, usually liver is heated up, so we need to cool it down. The engine of the body is liver. So in case of fever, we need to cool down the liver. We use it with Indian echinacea called Kalmeg in India, and I'm using with Giloy. So whenever there is some autoimmune disorders, for all the autoimmune disorders, I'm using Giloy to correct the immunity, not to destroy the immunity. In modern medical system, doctors they use immunosuppressant drugs to reduce the immunity. But immunomodulators like Giloy, which are just trying to guide the immunity, this is our friend, this is not our friend, so calm down, don't fight, something. No antigen antibody reactions. No antibodies are, if antibodies are there, they are not killing our own cells. So in autoimmune disorders, Giloy is wonderful. So I'm using in autoimmune disorders, in nephrotic syndrome, in psoriasis, in colitis.
What do you combine it with?
With different herbs, or even alone it is good. But
for these autoimmunity disorders?
For nephrotic syndrome, we can combine it with Chankapidra, because Chankapidra is very good for kidneys. So I'm using it with pine bark. This is very good for kidneys, pine bark. I'm using with chicory, it is good for kidneys. For liver, I'm using with Indian echinacea. So all other autoimmune disorders, I'm using Giloy. So Giloy is also called, how we named it Amrita, how we named it Elixir. There is a wonderful story about it. When in India, there is in Hindu mythology, Lord Rama was faced with the Lord of Devils, Lord Ravana. He was not Lord, he was King of Devils. So Lord Rama, when he killed the King of Devils, because that King of Devils, he took away Lord Rama's wife, kidnapped, and he kept him there as a captive. But when Lord Rama killed the devil, and all other angels, they appear and they were there to bless Lord Rama. You did a wonderful work, you killed this devil. And then they were blessing Lord Rama, and then they asked Lord Rama, what do you want, what else do you want from us? And he said that you give life to my soldiers. And the soldiers were the monkey army. monkey army of our Lord Hanuman. Hanuman is the protector.
Yes, I
So you have seen it hanging in my car.
Yes, exactly.
So that Lord Hanuman is there. He was having army of monkeys, and they are very pious for Hindu religion. And then the lords, the angels, they put holy water on the dead army, and they were alive. And those drops which fell down on the earth, that in that part of earth, this plant came out. This is how this plant was originated.
Okay.
So this is Amrita, or elixir of life. That's why it is called. And
So it is very strong herb.
very strong. It can give life. It is an analogy you can understand. In an ancient Ayurvedic text, so many herbs they are given with such beautiful stories, and correlating them with religion and with other stories, so that we remember and we pay regard to those herbs, and we know it is so powerful that it can give life to dead. So that's why it's called elixir of life. So you should use it. Everybody should use it. It's good for immunity.
I also read somewhere that it was used for swine flu.
For all kind of bacterial problems.
Okay.
Bacterial problem, viral problems. It is good for all kind of viruses. You name it, any type of virus. Even for there should be research done on even for HIV virus. People should do the research whether this is effective or not, because technically, as per Ayurvedic text, it should be working. It should be working for all type of viruses, the HIV virus or the hepatitis virus or all other viruses. So it is working for the swine flu also. And I combine it with curcuma longa. It's good, and also for fevers with the endographis paniculata. So whenever simple flus, I can use with tulsi or
Giloy and tulsi?
with Giloy and tulsi, you can combine for fevers, and especially in children when the immunity is low, we can combine with Giloy and tulsi.
Giloy, tulsi.
Yeah, so we say Giloy.
Giloy.
Yeah. Giloy is very good for this, all these problems. And it is also tridoshik. When we say tridoshik, it is good for all three doshas. And when we consume it, and inside our body, it produces sweet vipaka, or after digestion effect is sweet. Whenever some herb has after digestion effect as sweet, it becomes rejuvenating. So when it becomes rejuvenating, it is anti-aging. It is protector of all the cells. So it is protecting us from all the free radicals, all the cells. So it is, anybody can use it. It is a plant. It is twine. It's a climber. It's a very nice plant, like ivy. So like ivy, you know ivy? Ivy is people call it money plant also. So small climber. So it has beautiful heart-shaped leaves. It's very nice, good looking plant. We use the stem of it and we make the extract of that. And it is also very cooling for heartburn also. The extract is very cooling for the heartburn, for acidity, and for burning feet, burning hand.
So it's lowering pitta dosha.
It lowers the pitta dosha, it lowers the kapha dosha, it balances the vata whenever there is stress, anxiety, fear, phobias, and depression, such mental disorders also. We can combine it with ashwagandha. So Giloy is a powerful herb, can be used for all three doshik problems.
Okay.
Yeah. For skin, I forgot to tell you, for skin it is useful, for psoriasis, for acne, pimples.
And what do you combine it with for skin
With
problems?
mangista, with neem. There are other herbs like mangista is there, neem is there. So I'm combining these together to get the good results.
But then with skin problems, the people should be aware also about their meals, no? The food that they should...
Yeah, of course, for every problem. Not only for skin, for all the problems. You should avoid all the packaged food. Everybody, as I assume that now everybody knows that one should avoid packaged food. Don't take packaged food. Because packaged food is not made by God. God made you as a very beautiful person, as a living being. When you put the packaged food in the microscope, you check under the microscope, it is not moving, it is dead. It is not having any life. If you take a leaf or a fruit, you put under the microscope, you check, make a slide, and check, and you will see it is moving. It is having soul. It is having life. The food which is grown, which is coming out of the earth, it is full of life. So you are full of life. You eat the alive food. So then you will be free from all the diseases. Don't eat dead food. Don't eat biscuits. People they say biscuits are good, full of fiber, full of this and that. No, nothing. No chemical made food product should be consumed. There is no food which is chemical. The vitamins, the minerals, whatever. All natural. Nature has given us enough vitamins and minerals. So I ask everybody to avoid all packaged food and all the soda drinks, sparkling water. So sparkling water is also not good because it is full of carbon dioxide. We are throwing out carbon dioxide. Our body takes a lot of effort to get rid of carbon dioxide. So we should avoid drinking carbon dioxide. So just drink water, that's it. Full of oxygen.
Okay. Thank you.